Today we'll talk about these Zerbera plants. We'll see what kind of plants these are and what care they need so that they last throughout the year with us. They are permanent kind of plants, and if little more care is given to them, they last throughout the year. So let's see the structure of these plants, the soil media, the watering system, the temperatures and the locations for these plants. So let's check about these plants, friends. This pot is very light, and about I think 5 days back, 5 to 6 days back, I brought this from the nursery, and mostly it is cocoa peat, if you can feel it, and cocoa chips are also there. So let's take it out and check the soil media, what the nursery people are doing with their transportation of these things. So we have to take it out very gently, because otherwise the lovely flowers can get damaged. And they have okay, let's take it out first. So this is the plant, friends. You can see that this is mostly cocoa peat. You see, this is cocoa peat, cocoa chips, compost, leaf mold. So when we open the root ball, we can make out what all ingredients are there, what kind of soil media it is having. It is little root bound also, so we got to open these roots. So friends, one thing we have to keep in mind, that if we want to place the complete root ball while transplanting it to a different pot, like I have chosen this pot for my this plant's transplantation. So if we want to put the whole thing like that and put more soil around it, then the soil media should be this kind only. Otherwise what will happen? You see, when we'll put water to the plant, when will you give water to the plant, what will happen? This centerpiece, this center root ball will absorb more water than the outside water, and the chances will be there that the roots will get rotten. And you see, friends, there is one more this thing, covering, you can say. The main plant is inside this. What they have done, what these nursery people have done, they made this plant and then they put more of the soil media, the same kind, but it is this outside soil media is the same kind. So what we can do without disturbing the roots so much, we just put this kind of soil media only to our plant while transplanting it to a different earthen pot. So what will happen? The soil media will remain the same kind throughout the pot, and it won't get disturbed, it won't get much water, and this will be beneficial for the plant. So we should not disturb the roots more than this. Okay, friends? So we have removed about this much. This plant is very healthy. Similarly, let's check this also. This also seems like this only. The same kind of soil media is there. So we'll just do one. I'll show you how to do it, and then we can do the other one also in the same way. So this is a nice earthen pot, friends, and they come little expensive, but they are the best for the permanent plants. Very sturdy. So, and their quality is that they breathe nicely, you see. The soil really gets aerated through them. So I made soil something like this. You see, this is slightly different. This is more sandy and more, one can say that less composty, less compost is there, but more sand is there. So we have to make the soil similar like this plant soil. This is more of coco peat and compost. So let's give it this kind of soil. So I'll add more coco peat in this and add more compost in this. I'll just get my compost, coco peat added and more compost added in this. I didn't have vermi compost, so I am adding cow dung compost. So this will make the soil media similar like the plant, Zerbera plant, right now is having. This is the first time I am seeing nursery brought Zerbera having this kind of soil media. This is good one way. So this is mixed. I have mixed some fungicide also in this, and already in my soil bone meal is there, neem khali is there, little mustard cake powder is also there, so it is nice and fertile soil, friends. See, now the soil media is just like the right now the Zerbera is having. You see this and you see this. They both are same. The only difference is of the color, and this color is due to the water, because this is moist and this is dry. So let's start transplanting it, friends, quickly. And while repotting, you see they have kept the crown little above than the rest of the area. Sorry, you can't see. This is the crown area and this is quite empty, and this green color is nothing, it's just a cover. You see this one. So we have to keep it little above than the rest of the soil level. So let's do it quickly. So first we'll put little soil in this and try to put our Zerbera's root ball in the center to see if the height of the Zerbera is okay. You see, we have to keep it little above than here, so little more soil. Okay, now it is okay. So let's fill it with the soil now. So friends, this is done. Now we can see the crown is little above than the rest of the soil level, and I have put the nursery brought soil also over this because my soil got little less, and this will last for the whole year at least and the years to come. So friends, this is the way the soil media has to be changed. If we keep the difference between the nursery bought soil and your own homemade soil, then what happens? The two kinds of soil medias are there. They don't match with each other. One gets more water and the other kind doesn't get any water. So the confusion is there and ultimately the plant dies. So friends, this also we are going to do like this only. This is red color Zerbera. Their flowers are spent, and the beauty of the Zerbera is that they keep producing flowers. Their buds keep coming. You see the small one, this is a small bud, and this there are so many. You see this one. So you see there are no stems in these plants, friends. Only foliage is there, and foliage has its own beauty. The only stem the plant has comes with its flowers. The flowers produce big stems, like from here till there, like that. So these flowers are cut flowers. We can cut them when they have reached to their maturity and decorate our houses also. So friends, let's talk about the fertilizer. What fertilizers will be needed next month. So since we have put all the fertilizers in our soil media, so this month at least the plant is not going to need any fertilizers. Next month we have to give again fertilizers. We can remove the soil from one side and the other side, and then put some fertilizers inside and cover it again, so that it becomes a slow releasing fertilizer for the plant. This plant does very well with lots of fertilizers. It doesn't get burned, but liquid fertilizers, mustard fertilizers, all kinds of fertilizers, chemicals and organic, all kinds of fertilizers it can take. So monthly basis we have to provide fertilizers, and sometimes the special winter care liquid fertilizers which we make out of mustard cake powder, that also should be given to this. Suddenly I found that I was short of even cocoa peat in my house. It happens sometimes, friends. So I was looking for the substitute, and I found that I had some hay in my house. Hay in Hindi it is called bhusa. So I had that which I used to ripen my mangoes in summers. So I keep it handy with me. So I had that, and I have put that as the substitute for cocoa peat. So let's see how it works, and if it works well, then I have plenty of that. I'll be mixing that in my soil media. So I'll just give you a quick look how it looks. It looks like this. So the last step is to water the soil, water the plant, and keep it in the shade for a day or two, and then bring it to the full bright light. I hope you like the repotting, the soil detailing, the media the nursery people use for their plants. And here's a little glimpse of my garden, friends. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Happy gardening.